Welcome to the 49th lesson of SmartKnitter Knit Instructions Level 2. In this lesson, we will demonstrate techniques to handle yarn ends. Let's look at the first example. This is a two-color stripe panel with a single feeder set knitting for the neckline. Translate the original file, and we can see that the Ravel yarn section is knitted separately. The feeders knitting the neckline section were facing the wrong direction after knitting the left part. Return to SmartGraph. Check the number of rows at the neck drop. There are 12 rows. We will insert 2 more rows, making 14 rows above the neck drop section. Move the right neckline to the newly added area. Draw the transitional row as shown to bring the feeders to the right side. Insert 2 more rows after knitting color 1. Add the press-off rows to remove the tucks and bring the feeders to the right. Change the first 2 rows of color 1 to front tubular stitch, so the back tubulars and tucks will not be automatically transferred to the front. Check the zones and change them all to zone 1. Translate again. Remember to set the yarn end of both feeders to left. Now the feeders will knit the left neckline first, then move to the right to knit the right neckline. Let's look at another example. This is also a panel with 2 color stripes and neckline knitted using a single feeder set. After translation, we can see many tucks and floats at the left shoulder section. Return to SmartGraph. Select the right shoulder section and move it upwards. Insert the empty rows as shown before the short rows. Draw the guiding row of color 1 in the first empty row. Draw the guiding row of color 2 in the next empty row. Add the press-off revolutions above the guiding rows. Change the row after the guiding rows from front knit to front tubular. Switch to zone mode and change all knit rows to zone 1. Change the right shoulder sections, zone to zone 1 as well. Translate again. Now the direction of the feeders is correct, and no floats will form within the panel area. Let's look at example 3. This is a sleeve panel with stripes. After translation, we can see there are floats at the sleeve end. Return to SmartGraph. Change the last row of the sweep from sweep color to body color. In feeder setup, set the yarn end of the sweep to left and the body to right. Translate again, and we can see that now the feeder directions are correct. This marks the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.